Nikki Bella is back to save Stephanie McCare, or is she back to take her title? Mercedes Moné wins yet another gold. What's going on? TNA embarrasses yet again in the NXT Battle Royale, and Maxxine Dupri shocks all of us with superstar performance. Welcome everyone to Ring the Belle, this is DS.
And the Sriracha Muchacha, Paloma Starr.
Oh my god, but Paloma, you're like so pink. I love it, it's so diva-licious.
I'm living my diva fantasy. I'm all pink everything. I actually always wanted to have my hair half black, half pink. But you know, being the Sriracha Muchacha, I am always on branding. I wanted to have my hair red, or like red and orange and yellow fiery. But since I'm still wrestling, but not as much, I wanted to take the opportunity to do pink hair. Plus, I had a vacation in Jamaica for my birthday. So I went all out and did all pink everything, because why not?
The Jamaican boys love your pink hair.
Oh my gosh. All the Jamaican people, both boys and girls, they are made different down there. Something in the jerk chicken sauce. It must be something in the oxtail, but damn.
Glad you're back, because we've got so much to talk about. And we're going to start talking about AEW. So the AEW fans don't get mad at us.
You're welcome, AEW fans.
But AEW got WrestleDream this weekend, so we're like, we have to talk about it. So we're going to talk about it first, so we don't run out of time later.
I love it.
So we got 3 women's matches on WrestleDream. Let's start talking about the AEW Women's World Championship. Chris Statlander versus Toni Storm, timeless Toni Storm. I always talk about how like AEW, like storylines are a little messy. So like they really try to sell this storyline with the little like promo package and the cool entrance videos and everything.
It definitely felt like a big match. Like obviously all their women's title matches should be a big match, but this had like the big match feel, the big match built up, the entrances with all the hot boys and everything. So it felt like this match meant more for everybody involved, and they treated it like a big match for sure.
No, I love that AEW is normalizing bringing hot naked boys into like ballet type of eye candy. I love it. Keep doing you, AEW. Love, love, love it. From Mercedes to Chris Statlander. I love Statlander's like little like return to like alien roots, I guess,
too,
with the little in a very retro style that was like really, really cool. And then like bringing those like Dune boys, like shirtless Dune boys. This match was really good.
It was so solid. Loved from the beginning to end. Definitely long, but I think this is the one match where I'm like, it should have been long, because it was a championship match, it was a build up, and it was just 2 really good solid workers. It was a really good fun match, a lot of back and forth, which I think it should be. I always think face versus face matches are a little bit harder to not only put together, but kind of like have the crowd behind it, but it worked. I enjoyed it.
Statlander is so good.
So good.
And I think so good, but I think that one thing she always like missed last couple of years is that she might have not clicked with the audience so far. This audience was split in between.
Totally.
It was wild because whenever Toni Storm was going against someone, especially during her heel days, they were all always chanting for Toni Storm, making like faces look like losers, right? So the fact that the crowd was divided between her and Statlander, it was just amazing to see. But also the way she wrestles.
It's so good. It's very different. I feel like she wrestles a little bit different than everybody else does. She has this like different type of style that is like, I feel like I can't really put my finger on it. She doesn't necessarily wrestle as like somebody who grew up watching wrestling, but she also doesn't wrestle as somebody who doesn't like wrestling either. I know she's a stunt woman, so I feel that helps her a lot in the ring, and she brings something to the table that nobody else has, and it gives her that extra like it factor, and that extra like, even if you never really saw her, I feel like she passes the airport test, where if you would see her walking around down the airport, you'd be like, ooh, I don't know who you are, but I want to know more about you.
Oh yeah, because she brought so much submissions and like almost like a chain wrestling in this match, which was really good. Like her thigh games is like next level, both of them.
Yes.
But all the submission moves and all these like just how she flowed into different moves, for someone who hasn't grown up watching wrestling, it was very impressive.
Totally.
Like she was just like nailing it. I was very impressed with this match, and the way that this match was built. She got a clean finish out of Toni Storm, because when she won the title, it was a steal, but then she got a clean finish. She hit her finishers twice to get this definitive win over timeless Toni Storm, which was a little bit surprising, but I think this was just the crowning moment for Chris Statlander. I can't complain. Toni Storm has been champion for a long time. You gotta give it to the next star. I was cheering for her for such a long time because her in-ring ability is just next level, and I'm glad that finally it's clicking with the people. People are rooting for her. But right after this match was done, Mercedes Moné came out with her 10 belts. She came out again with the shirtless boys. Thank you, Mercedes. So, you guys, this is a part where we started having some technical issues. Honestly, we had technical issues all day. Our filming today was literally hell. We filmed so many freaking times for hours to like try to make this work. And at the end, it still didn't work. So we're like, we're here. Yeah, so you know that there was an Amazon outage, which affected a lot of servers and whatever. So this program that we were using to record our podcast, it did not work, so we started being really creative and started filming Paloma's video in Photo Booth. But I guess Photo Booth has its own quirks and shit like that, so like some of the files are corrupted. So long story short, I really wanted to make your AEW fans happy, but from Mercedes Moné match to Jamie Hayter match to SmackDown Tag Team match to early part of Maxxine Dupri match, basically Paloma's part is gone. I'm sorry. So you're just gonna hear my opinion about it, and we already spent like 2 hours filming this freaking review, so we can't film another one. By the way, she looked so good, by the way, with her bangs. Little Selena, right? No, she looked so good. And then she came out, she said, I have 10 belts now, and I want more! So she challenged like champions. And then who came out? The ROH interim TV champion Mina Shirakawa came out, and Mercedes is like, interim champion? I can take that too. I was kind of upset they didn't let Mina speak. She's a champion, even though she's interim, but she's a champion, like a challenging TBS championship, and I'm like, she's such a fun, goofy character that everyone loves. So I was like, let her talk. But we just got this match with Mina losing. I think it was interesting because like when Mercedes first came to AEW, it was more like she was like dying in every match because she was like trying to prove herself. But like I think now she's having a little more fun, I think, with this gimmick. So it was a little bit more focused on like her cheating, dirty, playing dirty character. So I did like that. Another finisher kick out here because I think Mina kicked out of Moné Maker. But at the end, we had Mercedes steal the win, took out that ROH TV interim champion. ROH doesn't even have TV deal. And she's not even the real champion, but it's okay. She'll take that title. I guess I'll say I'm intrigued about how she's gonna lose all of them, because she's obviously coming for Statlander's AEW World Championship. I don't know if she will win that. She might actually, right? She will probably like reach her peak by beating the champion. Like, how is she gonna lose literally all of them? Is she just gonna go to all the indie shows and like start losing like crazy? Like, it could be a really fun storyline to see like the downfall of Mercedes Moné, but like it's gonna be an interesting storyline. We also got Jamie Hayter versus Tekla match. I like that we got this non-title match. I really like watching Tekla because she's like a little spider, a little like buggy. She's like so like bendy and like, I don't know. I really enjoy her wrestling because I think like she wrestles so uniquely. The hair pull was real. She was like dragging. I like that they use Mrs. Luthez as the like a storyline device. So we had Jamie Hayter pick up the win with Haterade. But I think they're still gonna do some like multi-women match after this, so we'll see. I think the Blood and Guts match is happening, so this will continue. But we also have the Tag Team Championship tournament coming soon, so we'll see. AEW has more stuff coming, so I'm very excited. And this was a fun pay-per-view, so I'm glad that we got to talk about it. But let's move to WWE SmackDown, because on SmackDown we got the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. It was kind of cool that Zaruka were acting more like heels here because they were dragging Alexa, yeah. But also it's so good to see Charlotte and Alexa back. Charlotte looked so amazing here. That gear looked so good, but great seeing them. But at the end we had Blake Monroe out in the crowd area. She distracted Sol Ruka, so that led to Sol and Zarya losing this match. So that, but it was really good seeing like Blake Monroe here, Zaruka here, because the rumor is that SmackDown has been well, that's not the rumor. SmackDown has been sucking creatively. That is fact. So the rumor is that they're looking to bring more NXT stars up to SmackDown. So I wonder if these three might be getting called up soon, because I think that would be very good for SmackDown. In the meantime, champion Tiffany Stratton is just backstage and she's like, yes, I lost. Yeah, she was just like, I lost, but it's okay. Like, I'm still the champion. And then Kiana's like, you freaking loser. And she challenges Tiffany for a match next Friday. So we're getting that. And also, we saw Zelina. She's paired back with her husband, Super sexy couple, and I love that like snake all over her. She looks so hot. So I did like her babyface run, but she is so good as heel, so can't complain about that. But moving to Raw. Oh, so we got this match. Maxxine Dupri versus Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship. Maxxine won me over so freaking much. She did do K2 in this match, which was amazing. And she also did Chick Kick, which I loved. Like the timing she had, the intensity she brought was like a whole nother level. This is not the Maxxine that we are used to.
I love Maxxine pulling down her straps, Kurt Angle style, and I'm really getting into it. It works so well where like her cutesy style, but also like her like getting to business badassness. It's awesome.
Yeah, Becky's amazing dance partner, obviously, and Natty. Shout out to Natty. She's been training with Maxxine for a long time. So, because Maxxine got called up from NXT like almost immediately because they needed that ballet for the Maximum Male models or whatever. So she really didn't have time to like practice in Performance Center at all. So it really shows. But one thing that really was striking to me is that like just her, she just looked different. Just the attitude was different. Like she looked like a freaking superstar. She almost had this like almost like cutesy demeanors in the ring, but like she felt like badass in the ring today, which I think it just gave a whole different performance. So props to Maxxine, but at the end, Becky just like, F this. So she just attacked Maxxine with the title. And I was wondering like, is Natty or Nikki Bella come out to like help her? But no, like no help. So I wonder if this feud will continue.
I totally think Becky and the ref, Jessica Carr, are going to have like a storyline soon. She was in her face way too much. And I feel like I was getting a little bit heated. Like I would not be surprised if Kennedy Brink comes back from, because that was Jessica's indie wrestler name. But also I know she started wrestling under a mask in LFG, right?
I think Evolve. Or is it
Evolve?
LFG?
Yeah.
Evolve,
I don't know what it was, but I know she was wrestling under a mask.
One of those.
So
One of
it'd
those.
be kind of cool if she comes out in a mask and attacks Becky, and everybody's like, who's that? And it's really like the ref the whole time. And she was actually a really, really good wrestler, but she was amazing on the mic. If you have some free time, totally look up Kennedy Brink promos. So good.
The other badass moment that we saw was from Becky Lynch, because Becky Lynch confronted Paul Heyman backstage, and that was amazing.
The library is open because reading is fundamental.
Yes.
Paul Heyman got cooked by Becky. Cooked.
Call him Penguin. So good. Then we got Roxanne Perez versus Stephanie McHare match, which this was a match that I was very excited about. I think the match was okay, knowing what they can do.
No, it was good. It was solid. Yeah. It was very technically sound, which I think Stephanie Vaquer always does, is a very technically sound wrestler. I think, unfortunately, because her Devil's Kiss move is so over, that people kind of seem to forget how talented and very technically sound she is. But it was a really good match for what it was. It wasn't like a pay-per-view or like, oh wow, or like you call home about match, but it was a solid match for sure. Also, super fun fact, everybody in this match minus Jessica Carr, everybody's last name is Gonzalez. Yeah, Roxanne, Raquel, and Stephanie. Everybody's last name is the same.
Really? Oh, yeah. I did not know that. That's so funny.
Right? And this is the most Latinas in a match ever, I think. It was all Latinas, all everything. And then Nikki came out, Latina Light came out, so it worked out more Latinas too.
I do love how over that Devil's Kiss is, because like if you just evade that move instantly, heel heat.
For sure. Heel heat. 100%.
I did like this match. I honestly liked the story they told too, is that Roxanne was supposed to be the breakout star of NXT coming to the main roster, but after Stephanie Vaquer and like kind of Julia too, they totally took over the spotlight from Roxanne. So I can feel her fury. So I feel you, Roxanne, but I guess we're going to go into the tag team match, right? Because after this match, beatdown, Nikki Bella come out for the save, which was such a cute moment.
Everybody was wearing red, so I'm like, whose side is she on? And I'm like, oh wait, but it was cute. She came out and saved the day, and then even had that little backstage moment, so kind of like wrapped that up nicely. But yeah, it was good.
She was really excited. Her twins were excited too. I love it. I love how like every time Nikki comes to the show, like she makes some podcast talking point from mispronouncing Stephanie's name to having a little oopsie daisy. I love it. But backstage moment was kind of interesting for me because this is what she said. What did she say? I want you to be cautious because anyone can take you out, and that anyone includes Nikki Bella. She was also looking at the belt the whole time. I think it's about time she turns heel, so.
I think so too, 100%. I like her way better as a heel anyway.
Same.
I just thought it was funny that she was like, we only been friends for a few months. And like the whole setup to that was a little bit weird, but it got there. But I definitely think she should be heel. I think she could really lean into what all the people that talk shit about her online and stuff. I think that would even add another extra layer to it. But I think she works better as a heel for sure.
And then at Survivor Series, Team AJ versus Team Nikki. I'm here for it.
Yeah, why not?
And then backstage, we also saw Bailey saying that she's got a little surprise for Lyra. Okay. Anyway. Sorry. What surprise does she have? I'm like, what? Okay.
She's going to get her own wacky weld inflatable waving arm guy.
Okay, that could be kind of cute. I'll be down for it.
Side note, sometimes I feel like Maxine's legs are so long that her legs, and she wrestles like she's a wacky waving inflatable waving arm guy. In a good way, because her legs are just like doing their own thing sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
But before we end it, let's quickly talk about NXT because a couple things happened. We got this Battle Royale match with everyone, TNA people involved, which again, I think NXT did TNA so dirty because they got all eliminated really quickly. We got like Alicia Fox come back. I'm glad that she got her own entrance. I guess everyone did get like cute elimination spot. Even the Iconics got a little thing going, but overall TNA stars were just like getting eliminated left and right, and at the end it was just like NXT people.
They seem like fillers.
Yeah, literally.
They seem like fillers at all. Like this should have been a good time to kind of like uplift each other, but they literally just seemed like fillers. Like we need more people in this, and we don't know who to get. Hey, y'all come on over. Y'all are here anyway. But it definitely just seemed like fillers. I definitely wanted a little bit more out of it.
Like I can go off on it for a long time because like after their TNA versus NXT match where like NXT won with like couple people surviving, and now we're just gonna have this Battle Royale match with TNA getting all eliminated left and right. Like it's just a joke now.
What's the point?
Didn't TNA people like think to maybe like work together and like get a lick back or something? Like it just was pissing me off. But at the end we saw Tatum Paxley won, so she's the #1 contender for the Halloween Havoc, which I love because Tatum, she just is perfect for Halloween. Totally. And she's also really good. She's a really good wrestler. She's one of my favorite NXT, so I was really happy for her. I love that the Bird Lady came to like hug her, and then the Easy Dame's a little like jealous, so there's that going on. A lot of lesbian stuff going on across the board, which I love.
HLA.
And then we saw a singles match, Mariah versus Zarya, where I just love how nasty Mariah is. Sorry, Blake.
So well. She does it so well.
Remember when they used to compare her with Tiffany Stratton, and like Blake completely created her own thing, which I'm so proud of her. Yeah, so she like tried to like chair shot Zarya, but then they took it away. But using that distraction, she like stabbed Zarya with the comb. Perfect.
I loved it. Yeah. It goes with her character. It stands out. It makes the other person still look strong because it's not good just like getting randomly beat. And it's actually like kind of relatable too because we all have a comb lying around that we could like stab somebody with. So why not?
Thank you, Paloma, for joining me. Like I know today was hard because we got this like freaking outage, Amazon outage. So like our usual like platform wasn't working. So we're like really making this work. We've been like struggling for an hour.
Like our fourth backup. It was not even like plan B. We're on like plan M right now. Like we tried so many things, but
so hard.
We made it work. And shout out to my amazing husband Cody for basically being the official, non-official Ring the Belle tech producer and always helping me.
Well, Paloma, where can we see all your sexy photo from the vacation?
I mean, I don't know if I could post all of them, but you can find me at Paloma Starr on Instagram and Twitter. And DS, where can we find you and your revenge bot at?
You can find me at DS on Instagram. Slide through my DM. But also, you can find me on Twitter.
DMs are open.
You can also find me on Twitter, Ring the Belle DS. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.